Michael Anthony Williams has been on the verge of something new ever since he arrived in Blacksburg.
Hello? That's what I'm talking about.
In his third year of operation, ATOB is thriving and doing things that Michael is very proud of. But for those of you who don't know,
ATOB is the Actors Theater of Blacksburg. It's the first professional equity-affiliated theater company in the history of the town.
Since the commencement of the Actors Theater of Blacksburg, Michael Anthony has worked to expand ATOB.
We produce professional theater in residence at the Lyric, downtown Blacksburg. We do improvisation-based theater workshops in elementary schools in Pulaski County. We've done them all the way as far as Albany, New York, Schenectady, New York. Presently, we're in Pulaski County at Kreitzer Elementary. We run summer camps at the Lyric, improvisation, stage movement and dance and music centered. And we even create videos for people. We're just working on a video for a Relay for Life project. We do corporate trainings. We do Saturday morning conservatory where we teach classes for adults and children.
How would you know? I was told you. What do you mean? He spoke about me? You two talked about me when you were together? How dare you? I hate you! I hate you both! I hate you! I hate him! I wish you were dead!
Over 80 kids got access to theater during their school day this semester, and that makes me smile.
And Michael has been all smiles since the beginning of ATOB. But just how did the Actors Theater of Blacksburg get started?
The Actors Theater of Blacksburg, I got the idea for this with a friend of mine, Tom Reed, and his wife Jackie Reed, who are principals in a company called Intrexa, based in the Corporate Research Center. We were neighbors when we first moved to Blacksburg. And they felt like I felt that there was a dearth of professional high-level theater. There was the college theater and there was community theater, but there was no professional theater at a level that I felt used to and comfortable with.
But along with the expansion of ATOB, there have been some tough times as well.
I realized over the last year and a half how much I didn't know. It was very humbling, but I've learned a lot. Got the infrastructure of the company up. The 501c3 is in place. And now the major fundraising begins, and we start programming the next 2 seasons and reading scripts as we speak. And it's exciting. It's very exciting. We just did our first annual fundraising event in collaboration with the New River Valley Agency on Aging and Warm Heart Village. And we did a celebration of caregivers event with live music, and we celebrated 3 stories of caregivers in the New River Valley who basically have given their lives to taking care of someone else.
I recall the day when it first became apparent to me the challenges that I would face with being my daughter's caregiver. On the day that we were supposed to have celebrated her first birthday, the pediatrician and the assessment team gave me the news that would rip through the very core of my heart. You see, my daughter was diagnosed with cerebral palsy 1 year to the day from the date of her birth. Like the stroke of a paintbrush, their words painted a very vivid and what I perceived a dismal picture of the demands that would be placed on me to care for a disabled child. Even after more than 3 decades, the thought of the pediatrician's words evokes the same emotional responses that I felt on that day. Fear, doubt, disbelief, anger, and grief. You see, through the constant pushing and prodding as her caregiver, I didn't realize that I was helping to instill in her self-determination and her personal pride at even the smallest of her accomplishments. She achieved what the doctors said that she never would.
Whatever happens, happens. You just do that. Take your time, just help to that kid. Tell you, during the last 4 years, my wife was in numerous hospitals. And every time we went to a hospital, I was always impressed with the doctors and the nurses and the health people, the technicians, how their attitude was. It seemed like, you know, they see hundreds of people every day, but yet whenever they came to see Janice, they were always cheerful and had a wonderful attitude. And they really are the ultimate in caregivers.
It was great. The collaboration was great. I think next year we'll have a lot more lead time and planning time so that we can get more people involved. But you know, to be doing things for the first time is extremely exciting, and it takes some time to build momentum, and I knew that it would. So I'm patient with this. I'm very patient.
Along with ATOB's cause for caregivers, they have also partnered with Relay for Life.
I relay because on November 23rd, 2011, my mother died of a very quickly forming form of cancer, and I would like to relay to find a cure and hope for those that are suffering.
I relay in honor of my granny, Blanche Dickerson, who lost her battle to brain cancer back in 2010. I relay for the hope that no other families ever have to deal with the heartache and loss of a loved one again.
In addition to plans for new partnerships and improvements on things he's done, Michael is now looking toward the future of ATOB.
Well, my goal is to, at some point in the next 3 to 5 years, be producing 3 shows a season. And along with the benefit in the summer camp and the work in the schools, I think we will have a very nice visibility in the community. And that's basically what the theater company is about, is taking theater to the people and then having them come back and giving them a high level of production that they can count on and plan for.
To find out more about the Actors Theater of Blacksburg, you can contact them at eventsatob@gmail.com or on their website www.actorstheaterofblacksburg.org, and they are also in residence at the Lyric Theater.